Well, Project Veritas does it again. Once we overturn the election steal and we get rid of people like Bill Barr and Durham and everybody in the FBI, once we start cleaning house and firing all of these alphabet agency cocksuckers who've been sucking up all of these pensions and paychecks and not doing anything or turning a blind eye, or even worse, even helping the coup go on, we've got lots of positions available for people like James O'Keefe. This dude, he got into the CNN conference calls. I guess they do a Monday morning or weekly. I'm not quite sure what they do. But Jeff Zucker basically gets online. He tells everybody's favorite Brian Stelter and Don Lemonnuts, who's busy sticking his fingers in people's places and stuff and smelling them. And Fredo, I'm Schmatt, telling all of these idiots how to get in line and what avenue they're going to go down in order to push their agenda and how they're going to help shape their narrative that Orange Man super duper bad and all of the Democrats out there, they're like rainbow sprinkles for America. Everything will be great. It'll be a communist utopia of fifis. No white people, of course. No, none of them evil white motherfuckers. But a utopia of worker of the world unite, everybody. Gay workers and black workers, Latinx workers. And we just got to get rid of that orange man bad. Well, how do we do it? Well, let's weaponize 9/11. Holy shit! Holy shit! On a conference call, James O'Keefe is plugged in. By the way, his teaser for this is awesome. He's plugged into the CNN conference call. He chimes in. He goes, "Hey everybody, this is James O'Keefe. I want you to know that I've been listening to your conference calls for months now. We've been recording them." Holy shit! And Jeff Zucker goes, okay, everybody, we're gonna have to hang up right meow because we're gonna have to change things up. I'll give everybody a new number. Peace out, everybody. And then CNN Legal sends a threat to James O'Keefe and Project Veritas on Twitter, going, "Oh my God, it's like super duper federal crime to listen to us and broadcast our criminality. Get fucked. Send your complaint to Bill Barr. He'll put it at the bottom of his fucking KFC bucket." And see how long it takes to get to it. But anyway, take a listen to this. Here are these shitheads trying to tell everybody to get in line, all the CNN people. Make sure that you press all of these filthy Republicans, all these Trump supporters, and let them know. If they don't get in line and understand that this transition needs to happen, that they need to lay down and accept the election steal of 2020, or else they might get themselves another 9/11. Holy hell, they explicitly go through this. Take a listen.
On the issue of why it's important to get the transition going right, the 9/11 report talks about one of the problems was that the trouble that was brewing got lost during the transition. So if you want a good concrete example of what happens when you don't have a good transition, go look at the Twin Towers.
Yeah. So I think that's an important point. I think it was discussed a little bit yesterday in terms of national security. I think it's really important to raise again. I would encourage folks to think about, that 9/11 Commission report and the lack of transition.
Isn't that nuts? Listen to how easily they're doing this. Listen to how comfortable everybody is with this idea that we'll just panic everybody. Thank God no one watches CNN, but still, you got to give them a little bit of credit. They do operate in laundromats and airport hangars, so there are some people who are going to walk by. Maybe some gyms are still open where they're running CNN. Some people might walk by and hear something, but they work in hard and they're awfully comfortable shaming and scaring people. That's all they do. They don't present news. They're not trying to get anybody accurate information. They're not trying to make people more plugged in with the scene. No. Telling everybody, get out there. Let them know that because there wasn't a smooth transition, because we had transition area problems, that's how you got a 9/11, and they're going to get another one of these if they don't get in line. Okay. All right. That's fascinating. You don't have any evidence. You haven't done any journalism to figure out if there's going to be another 9/11. You certainly haven't looked into it. You've got no receipts. But you're just going to run out there and you're just going to try and panic people. See, this is no longer a news agency. We've known this forever. But we got to blast this out to normies. We need normies to understand. Those people who are political agnostics, who are just trying to get through the day, they need to see this. They need to understand that this gigantic, multi-billion-dollar transnational corporation owned by Chi-Com money at this point is more interested in putting out this notion that we're going to get another 9/11 without any receipts. They'll turn a blind eye to the Pennsylvania hearings, to the Georgia hearings, to the Arizona hearings. They'll turn a blind eye to the mounting evidence, the receipts that we have, that there was an election steal. And they don't want anybody to cover this. They won't cover any of that. But what they will cover, what they will broadcast, and what they will shoot out there is that another 9/11 is coming if you don't kneel, if you don't come in for some of this unity and healing, if you don't stop talking about this election steal, if you don't get on the phone and tell Donald Trump that he needs to concede, that he needs to quit, suck it up, and get the fuck out of the White House, you're going to get another 9/11. We're going to kill thousands and thousands and thousands of American citizens if Donald Trump doesn't leave the fucking White House. That's what they're doing. That's what they're saying. That's what they're all getting in line. First you got a reporter, you got some fucking diversity hire floor manager, producer, somebody talking about this, and then Jeff Zucker, the head of CNN, gets on there and goes, that's a good idea. Yeah. We got anything scarier? We got anything scarier than fucking 9/11? What about if they don't get Donald Trump to concede, maybe they'll get a 9/11 full of fucking meth gators with AIDS, boys. Watch out, holy shit. Wu flu, 9/11. Panic, 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 panic. Not interested in providing news, only interested in providing panic. And that's what CNN is doing. But there you have it, my friends. CNN, very easily, very comfortable using the threat, the notion, the fear-mongering of another 9/11. Using an attack on our country as a way to get us to step down, step aside, shut up, and put our heads back up our ass like a lefty. No, we ain't interested in doing that. No, we're going to come out even harder. This is more receipts for us to show that we got to work harder. I need to put more videos out. I need to do more yelling, more broadcasting. We need to offset. We need to mitigate the propaganda coming out of these places like CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, BBC, CDC. All these places out there are run the same exact way. You've got a shithead shill commie like Jeff Zucker telling all of his floor managers to get in line and to push propaganda. Fuck that shit looking into stuff. The only person doing journalism over here on the CNN conference call is the dude listening in to the CNN conference call to point out that these cocksuckers are propagandists. Nice work, James O'Keefe. Nice work, Project Veritas. These people are working hard to make America great again. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to be kept up to date